Hi, Calixto García here. I'm from Spain. I'm 46 years old. I'm married. I have 3 kids. And I think I could help PDGA Europe, especially in areas of marketing, of communication, and in technology. I would really love to help replicating the huge success of disc golf in Northern Europe, in Finland, Estonia, Scandinavia, and being able to replicate it on a similar scale on Central and in Southern Europe. I think that there is no geographical reason why this could not happen. And I think we have to be able to get all the good things that in Northern Europe they have done and being able to apply it to the Southern and Central Europe. There could be big tournaments in Belgium, as there's already some in France, Germany, United Kingdom, Spain. I think that could be very beneficial for all the disc golf scene in Europe. Another area where I'm especially interested is in disc golf broadcasting. I have my own production company here in Spain called Zonadiscgolf. We are doing the Spanish tournaments coverage in multicam and drones and good audio. And I'm trying to help for this development of broadcasting in European level. I've had the chance to cooperate with MDG Media, with Natural Born Disc Golfer, with both PDGA Europe and European Pro Tour. And I'm very happy that there's this sense of cooperation and that we are all pushing on the same direction. And I'm always trying to find ways that could enrich both those post-production and those live products that both are, I think, necessary, and try to enrich those products with extra information on the screen, with a creative usage of drones, etc. I think there is a lot of ways to improve. Another area where I think that it's necessary to improve is in opening up a bit the target group and focusing not only on disc golf players, but also trying to convert disc golf in a legit, spectacular sport for watching at home. I remember when I started watching snooker on Eurosport, and I say, come on, what's that? But they presented you very well on an easy manner, and now I know Sullivan, and I've sometimes spent half an hour or 1 hour watching the snooker, what I thought I would have never done, but I think it's a legit option for a lot of people to know disc golf, and this could bring more people to know their local courses and bring more new players to the game. We also work in videos like directed to a broader audience, so to attract people from outside of disc golf world, like watching some trick shots or a disc golf player playing against a football player on the same course. Things like this, like, I think could attract a lot of people to discover disc golf. Because we all know that when you start playing disc golf, you get hooked. So that's what we gotta do. And another aspect that I always keep in mind is that phrase of think globally, but act locally. I think it's important that in everything you do it first by yourself on a small scale so that you know it. I've been filming, I've been photographing for a lot of years, and I've been filming sports, and I know what you can do or what you cannot do with determinate amount of money. And this way you can cooperate with others on the best way. And the same thing happens on tournament organization, on playing and social networking, etc. You have to do it first by yourself to really learn the base of it. But you always have to keep that eye on the big picture. You always have to think, okay, which is my real target audience? Where do I want the sport to go? About my professional experience, I have a degree in business administration, in speciality in marketing, and I have the experience of many years doing sports photography. That's why I created my own audiovisual production company, Zonadiscgolf, in Spain, and I also work in the sports consulting area. I've been some 10 years the marketing manager in 2 companies, and I've also been the international sales manager and account manager in 2 cycling companies, the other of my passions. So I've worked in the sports industry, and I think it's also important to have known this sector before. I speak Spanish, English, French, Catalan, and I have notions of Italian and Portuguese, what I think it could be also useful for PDGA Europe. In the sports world, I also have the experience of creating the Spanish Gravity Sports Federation from scratch some 15 years ago. So I know the fact of creating something from ground, and that kind of relationships with public administrations. How do you have to work on those sectors? I think also you need to have some experience on working with public administrations. And I am also the regional coordinator here in the Basque Country for the IMBA, the International Mountain Bike Association. So I also have experience in big worldwide sports non-profit organizations. And what about my disc golf experience? Well, I was actually a ball golf player. I played disc golf occasionally with my kids, just putting 3 cones on a park. But I discovered disc golf some 3 years ago now, when I saw my first real basket here in Bilbao. And I started playing more and more disc golf instead of traditional golf. And I found all the excitement that I had in golf with a lot of extra advantages. I'm not a guy that has been playing disc golf for 20 years, but I also think that it's a positive thing, because you enter with a fresh mindset and you know the good things that have happened in other sports, and then you can apply it with a new perspective into disc golf. I was a pioneer in mountain biking here in Spain back in the 80s, and I remember that feeling of this is something big. Nobody knows it, but I know this is going to become history. And I'm very proud of being in the right moment, in the right place, and I know that it's going to be huge. And I have that same feeling with disc golf now here in Southern Europe.